We told you earlier in the newscast how county commissioners are frustrated over the lack of transparency by health officials with information commissioners say they need to combat COVID-19. The city says it will not release specific information regarding clusters or where groups of people test positive for coronavirus. Joining me now is County Judge Ricardo Samaniego. Judge, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation. Always a pleasure to be on this station.
Now, you heard what the response is in reference to releasing information regarding clusters. Are you satisfied with that response?
Well, I've worked very close with Dr. Carranza, and they're very, very, very protective of identifying individuals or identifying situations where it could be a stigma. So if people find out that there's a cluster in a certain business or certain location, they'll start getting tremendous amount of pressure. People start asking questions, and it really interrupts the process. And a lot of the HIPAA rules really prevent anyone from identifying or even trying to insinuate that someone has a health challenge. So to balance that, it's a difficult situation. I understand it's easy, you can then figure out, who's been at those places, but the other side of it, a stigmatizing situation of business would be very difficult for them. So, I'm understanding both sides of the story, and it's not an easy request to make.
You also showed some frustration over not knowing that the health department actually had an interim director, Angela Mora. Frustrated over that.
Well, no, I don't know if it's frustration. So I think it's more that I was surprised by the fact that I hadn't been in contact with her directly. I reached out to the mayor this afternoon, and we had a discussion. And what he said is that he too doesn't have a direct relationship with Angela Mora because he deals directly with Dr. Carranza, which he's been designated as the person that is going to be dealing with the COVID and will represent public health with respect to COVID. So I was concerned that maybe I had not been as efficient or as effective by not dealing with her. But after talking to Dr. Carranza and the mayor, it seems that the right relationship really is with Dr. Carranza, whereas Angela is more on the general elements of public health. And so it wouldn't have been that effective for me to be involved directly with her. So, I try to just figure out what was wrong with this picture that I haven't really been in contact directly with her. But I think it's a good explanation. Dr. Carranza is the public health authority that has been designated to our COVID crisis.
Okay, Judge Ricardo Samaniego, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us tonight.
Okay, you're very welcome. Thank you so much.
Good night.